What's going on? I'm King Cole and welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who interacted with my last video. It really means so much to me that you guys enjoy my content. There will definitely be some more LCS story times coming out, but I've been getting a lot of calls for Worlds content, understandably, so I'd like to introduce Hopium or Copium, the show where we go group by group to figure out each team's realistic chances at making it to the next round. So, does your favorite team have a shot? Or all their fans all hopped up on that pure grade A Copium? Let's get started. Since play-ins start next week, we're kicking off the inaugural episode with Group A and one of the favorites to make it out, the LEC's Fnatic. Honestly, what do I even have to say? One of the scene's most storied franchises, Fnatic is still a team with bona fide star caliber players, despite underachieving regionally this year. And I know a lot of fuss is being made about Fnatic's scrim habits, but if your mid laner can do this, I'd say you've got a pretty decent chance to make it into knockouts. Hopium.
Humanoid! You absolute monster!
On to one of the other favorites to make it out of Group A, the LCS's Evil Geniuses. It's no surprise to see North America's MSI representatives at Worlds, but I think everyone was surprised at the circumstances surrounding how they got there. After a mental health emergency forced star-starting ADC Danny to the sidelines, EG's Academy bot laner Cowrie found himself having to debut in the semi-finals in front of tens of thousands LCS fans. Despite a valiant effort, EG fell in 5 games to 100 Thieves, but by no means can this team be counted out. Jungler Inspired is still the only player in LoL esports history to win MVP in 2 major regions. Impact and Vulcan have proven all season long they are still 2 of the best players in North America, and mid lane phenom Jojo continues to develop at an astounding rate. So even though Danny's gone, this team still has plenty of firepower. Hopium. Now it's time to head down to Brazil because it's about to get loud. Who'd have thought that just a year after entering the CBLOL, Loud would find themselves heading off to Worlds? And who'd have thought that they would do that after 3-0ing veritable CBLOL royalty Pain Gaming in the finals? Now Loud and their rabid fanbase are headed to Mexico City, where Tinones and company hope to be the first CBLOL team to make it to groups. But considering they've got some pretty stiff competition, I'm gonna have to say that's Copium. And in large part because of these guys. The LJL's Detonation Focus Me is the most dominant regional team in LoL esports history, only losing 2 out of the past 10 splits. Let me put that in perspective. For the last 5 years, they've only failed to win the LJL championship twice. And after making it to groups for the first time last year, the Thumbs Up King Evie and the rest of DFM look to make it 2 in a row. And I've got to say, they actually have a decent shot. Definitely Hopium. While we may be far removed from the days of Flash Wolves and the LMS, the PCS still holds a fondness in the hearts of LoL esports fans. And Beyond Gaming is no exception, coming within 1 series of groups last year before running into the brick wall that was Chovy Life esports. But that's been the story of Beyond Gaming. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Consistently falling just short of the promised land. They've lost every single PCS final they've made it to, usually to PSG Talent, and their recent loss to newcomers Flying Oyster does make me wonder if this squad has what it takes to make it to groups. But quite frankly, it's always hard to count out the PCS, so I'm gonna say Hopium, but just barely. Finally, rounding out Group A, we have the LCO's Chiefs Esports Club, and for those who might not be familiar with Oceania's relationship with North America, if the LCO is a little boy, then the LCS is his asshole older brother who constantly beats him up and takes his lunch money. Ever since it was decided that Oceanic players would no longer take up an LCS import slot, they pillaged the entire region, which Chiefs' current top, mid, and bot laners were all caught up in, leaving teams shattered and a league on the brink of collapse. Colonizers. So imagine how it feels as an OS fan to watch the Chiefs have the season that they did, nearly putting together a perfect split. And considering they play best of ones in the LCO, that's pretty damn impressive, losing only 1 single game in the finals to OS powerhouse Pentanet.gg. Other years and other group draws might have me say that this is the best chance for the LCO to get out of groups. but looking at the competition they're facing, it's hard to see things going well for the Kings of Banter. So it is with a heavy heart that I say Copium. That does it for this episode of Hopium or Copium. Thank you so much for joining me. Do you feel like I got some of them wrong? Do you like this kind of content? Let me know in the comments below. As always, be kind, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.